There are other things that I would love to have said this morning. Time doesn't allow, but there's one thing that I'm going to do if I may. Now, I don't know how we're going to practically do this. Have you got a... Oh, no, I know what I'll do. Now, children, you are all in Sunday school, aren't you, at the moment? Yes? And you're learning lots of things. Now, I'd like to introduce somebody to you who's very important and we thank God for in this church. Kath Lawrence here. Kath, would it embarrass you if I asked you, it's very rude to ask a lady her age, but would you be prepared to tell us your age, Kath?
95 I am now. But I learnt this poem when I was 5 at Yarnbrook Chapel for the anniversary.
Okay, so did you hear? 90 years ago, Kath was in Sunday school, and her Sunday school teachers taught her something in Sunday school, a poem. And I've asked Kath whether she'd be prepared to speak the poem out. She still remembers it to this day, 90 years later. And not only, and I can say, having known Kath for a long time, well, relatively. Okay, take that back. For 6 months. I feel like I have. That I see that the things she's remembered are not just in her head, she's living them out. And she's a great encouragement to me as a Christian, as a fellow Christian, a great encouragement. So I want you to hear this poem.
The Bible. This is a precious book indeed. Happy the child that loves to read. It's God's own word which he has given to show our souls the way to heaven. He tells us how the world was made and how good men the Lord obeyed. From his command and written too, he teaches us what we ought to do. He bids us all from sin to fly, because our souls can never die. He points to heaven, where angels dwell, and warns us to escape from hell. Be thankful, children, that you may read this good Bible every day. It's God's own word, which he has given, to show our souls the way to heaven.
Now, thanks to you, we've got a written copy of this poem, and I want to give it out to the children. We've got this barbecue coming up, so the challenge I want to put to you, that when this barbecue comes up, will you have learnt it? And in 90 years' time, there will be a test. Okay, pass one on.